What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Friday. This is a great day, and that means for all the new people, that means it is another Friday night fright. And for those of you who are used to this series, thank you for joining back. Thank you for all your support. We're rolling, like as Limp Bizkit would say. But here's something I actually want to know from you guys. What is your favorite horror film? If I was to give mine, it would be two. One is John Carpenter's The Thing, and number two is actually a shirt I'm wearing. And ready, boom, boom, Jaws. Yep. So Jaws, why Jaws? Well, this film has made me permanently scared of the ocean. I can't watch videos with submarines, I just start to squirm. I cannot go into an Olympic-sized swimming pool with goggles, turn my head around, and just think nothing is there. I'm gonna think a great white shark is coming full force for me. And, well, that's just what Steven Spielberg did. He has made me permanently afraid of the ocean. So today, I don't think we're going to be that afraid as much as we're going to be really inspired, intrigued, and maybe very much in awe because we're going back. We're taking the time machine and we're just heading back to the 1930s, more specifically to 1931. Now, there's many versions of this said film, but we're going back to, well, the original, quote unquote original. It is Frankenstein. Yup. Fun fact, I have never watched a single Frankenstein film, and my goodness, there are a lot. But it, it's something that I wanted to do, and go back to where a lot of directors and a lot of fans of horror, everybody knows this film. Like everybody knows Dracula, 1931 Dracula with Bela Lugosi. I have not watched that film either, so that might be a watch next week as well. So we're gonna stay within this quadrant of time and really appreciate what came before all these new fantastical, films of horror. And this is way before Alfred Hitchcock. So, it's interesting. I'm very excited to check it out, and I hope you guys are too. And besides that, I have this film loaded up. And you probably are anticipating my reaction. I'm gonna say it's going to be a little bit on the awe side. I'm gonna be in awe. But other than that, thank you for everything that you've been doing in the comment section below and hitting that like button and doing the subscribing thing. It has really been helping out. And we are rolling. I've said that already, but right now we're going to get into it because, Captain, we are a go.
Mr. Carl Lemley feels it would be a little unkind to present this picture without just a word of friendly warning. We're about
Friendly warning. I think this is the first R-rated, R-rating, pre-show, disclaimer.
It is one of the strangest tales ever told. It deals with the two great mysteries of creation, life and death. I think it will thrill you.
This is kind of scary because the light that's shining upon him casts a very interesting shadow, so he himself looks kind of scary.
So if any of you feel that you do not care to subject your nerves to such a strain, now is your chance to, we've warned you.
Oh, that's kind of creepy. We have warned you. Leave. Again, for 1931, this probably was like seeing Hostel for the first time. I like that. The monster ... question mark. Nice. Okay, so it's a story about life and death, and we start directly at death. Nice.
Down. Down, you fool.
Wow, who goes to a graveyard and just creepily watches it? Can you be a peeping Tom at a graveyard? Beautiful set, might I add, with all the crosses like at a diagonal angle. I'm assuming a man who is a little bit cautious and the man who's not so cautious is gonna come and do something with the body. Wow, what a strange hunchback the one to the left one has. Wow.
He's just resting, waiting for a new life to come.
He's just resting, waiting for a new life to come. I love the fact that he was looking directly at me when he said that.
Here we are. Look, it's still here.
Wow, they refer to the body as it. It is still here. So obviously these men must be like experimenters because they're treating it like objects, like bodies as objects.
Is it all right? The neck's broken. The brain is useless. We must find another brain.
I love how he made that diagnosis so like quickly.
All of these degenerate characteristics check amazingly with the case history of the dead man before us, whose life was one of brutality, of violence.
Of course, if you're gonna make a monster, you need the brain of a brutal man, a criminal man, well, a man or woman. But yeah, that's pretty cool that they're going into the specifics of everything that's going to eventually form Frankenstein. Sweet, nice jump scare. Oh, yeah, okay, so that's how he's gonna get the criminal brain, the abnormal brain. Nice, I like it. It was all by, like, an accident.
My work must come first, even before you. At night, the winds howl in the mountains. There is no one here. Prying eyes can't peer into my secret.
Prying eyes cannot, okay, this guy is clearly doing, he knows what he's doing. His work comes before his own, his lover. This is some serious business it's all illegal serious business.
He said he was on the verge of a discovery so terrific that he doubted his own sanity. There was a strange look in his eyes.
Imagine that. You come to a realization that you doubt your own sanity. That's like next level. That's like taking the pill and Limitless.
You know I'd go to the ends of the earth for you.
I shouldn't like that. I'm far too fond of you.
I wish you were.
Uh-oh, come on now. Hey, this is no business right here to be conducting. Victor, get your behind away from her.
Well, his researches in the field of chemical galvanism and electrobiology were far in advance of our theories here at the university. In fact, they had reached a most advanced stage. They were becoming dangerous.
So theories that become so advanced they become dangerous. That's going to experimentation. So Henry was definitely smart.
Herr Frankenstein was interested only in human life. First to destroy it, then recreate it.
Oh, okay, that was I like that line. First to destroy it, and then to recreate it. I like that line.
Won't you help us to take him away?
Very well, Fräulein. I've warned you, but if you wish it, I will go.
Oh, that's pretty cool. They all care very deeply. Especially Elizabeth, because that's going to be her husband. But yeah, pretty cool. Now, question is, how they're gonna get to his own spot, which he doesn't want any peering eyes. And so, how are they? Are they gonna be too late? I mean, you have to assume at the same point his own intention is good, right? Nobody just wants to make a monster for like the sake of making a monster.
The storm will be magnificent. All the electrical secrets of heaven. And this time we're ready. Hey, Fritz? Ready.
What does that mean? All the electrical secrets of heaven? That's another interesting line.
And look, here's the final touch.
Oh, okay. Again, that's pretty cool. I thought it was going to go to a cut and then you wouldn't see the face, but it's cool that they have the final unwrapping of the face.
What's that?
Oh, it's very much like Back to the Future. He needs to wait for the lightning. I don't know how many gigawatts, but he needs to wait for it.
Not much. Also messing about at this time of night. Got too much to do. Wait a minute, all!
Oh, again, another thing I like was against the stone wall, his own shadow being cast. Very beautiful.
Let us in! Who is it? Who is it? What do you want? You must leave me alone now.
It's Elizabeth! Open the door!
Well, it's his fiancée, so I think he's bound to open the door eventually. Well, he has to let them in, and then question is what's gonna happen. And when is Frankenstein, like the monster, when is he gonna wake up?
My experiment is almost completed.
Wait a moment. I understand. I believe in you. But I cannot leave you tonight.
Henry, you're inhuman. You're crazy.
Crazy, am I?
Wow, okay, yeah, there's a relationship difference between, there's something in the relationship between Henry and Victor. Again, even just the interior of this, like, castle looks very, very scary, right? It's the whole German expressionist movement.
Sit down, please. Sit down.
Okay, who's the monster here?
I have discovered the great ray that first brought life into the world.
Oh, and your proof?
Wow, okay, that's something. He's taking a page out of God's book.
And you really believe that you can bring life to the dead?
That body is not dead. It has never lived.
Wow. Amazing. That body has never lived. I created it. That is never dead. That's another great line.
Quite a good scene, isn't it? One man crazy.
Oh, I like that. The camera like wobbled for a second, almost like his own sanity is leaving him. And I quite like that we have spectators also to watch the whole thing, because it's only appropriate to see the whole thing go miserably wrong. And to get like an objective perspective on like everything. Wow, that's something. He's brought to light through the lightning ray. Boom. That's kind of cool. For a 1930s audience, I would have lost my mind by now.
Oh, it's alive! It's alive! It's alive! It's alive!
I'm assuming that's one of the taglines. It's alive.
Good food and drink, and a darn pretty girl to come back to. Will you tell me that?
Baron, you don't understand.
I understand
Well,
perfectly.
the ultimate sacrifice a scientist would make, or anybody would make, to be to have the taste of a god.
Such a fine young man, the very image of his father.
Heaven forbid.
But, sir,
Everything is just coming apart. Like this wedding that they're gonna have, they're saying, we don't need it. He's not gonna come back.
Where should we be if nobody tried to find out what lies beyond? You never wanted to look beyond the clouds and the stars?
Of course, you would want to do that. If Dr. Bauman wasn't a doctor, if he wasn't a professor, he would be as mad as Henry, I'm assuming.
It's a perfectly good brain, Doctor. Well, you ought to know. It came from your own laboratory.
The brain that was stolen from my laboratory was a criminal brain.
Oh, he didn't know that. He didn't know that. So he thought he was gonna have a normal monster, or like dead come to rising body.
I've got to experiment further. He's only a few days old, remember. So far, he's been kept in complete darkness. Wait till I bring him into the light.
I like how his own statements were very, like, a lot of these lines are very biblical. Wait until I bring him into the light. Oh, we have the grand unveiling. Look at that nail right at the neck. Again, you know what's pretty cool? First thing, his shadow is really cool, but when they were listing out the credits and they put a question mark, as an audience member, you're like, okay, is that an actor or is this for real? The hairstyle, whatever, like the forehead that like protrudes out, his whole arm, all the prosthetics, all the makeup, the nail, the jawline, it's all working for me. The suit.
Shut off the light. It understands this time. It's wonderful.
Frankenstein, where is it? Where is it?
Quiet, you fool!
Well, it does act like a child, right? It's in its beginning years, and it can get afraid. It can like fire. It's something that it's afraid of, and then just wait until you antagonize it enough until it starts lashing out.
Quiet! Quiet!
Oh, come on, man. They brought in, they brought something to life. It's an amalgamation of, like, everyone, different people, and they're treating it like an animal. I never thought I would say this, but I actually feel bad for the monster. Is that an homage thing to call his assistant Fritz for like Fritz Lang? No way. Oh, he hung him. Just look at the shadow, the way Fritz is like hanging. You would, and he was like, "Oh, Fritz must be in trouble," but man, this is 0 to 100 really quick.
It's murder. It's our only chance. In a few minutes, he'll be through that door. Come, quick, hurry.
Is it murder, though? Is it? Yeah, it's getting smarter and smarter. Whoa, look at that. He's strong as well. But again, it's the criminal mind, right?
Elizabeth and your father are coming up the hill to see you.
You must keep them out. Too late. They must not see that. Here, quick, give me a hand. Quick.
Now is their one and only time to put the monster out.
You're trying to burn it down, eh? What's that for, eh? What? Well, what's the matter with you? You look as if you've been kicked by a horse.
Wow, father is not very accommodating, or is he very polite to a lot of people?
Come here.
Oh man, poor Henry. He looks like he is in need of so much help.
What will happen to the records of my experiment?
We will preserve them.
And
I will see that it is painlessly destroyed.
No.
Yes, leave it all to me.
Yeah, because he's so close to like a major discovery, and he just created a monster that is in all accounts still a child, and the way the monster reacted was like a child. I don't know why. I always thought the monster was named Frankenstein. Oh, don't tell me Professor is the first one to leave. No. Uh-oh. Nice. I like the suspense. Oh, you don't even need to think. You don't even need to see Professor drop to the floor. You would just assume. You know he's dead. Look at that. Such a serene, such a different. You're seeing nature as opposed to constant interior, like threatening shadows and stoneware and what have you. And now you know the monster is loose.
Here's one to make the best man look still better. Thank you, sir. 30 years ago.
Here's to make the best man still look better. So yeah, there's clearly some type of competition and some type of admiration Henry's father has for Victor.
To a son of the house of Frankenstein.
A son to the house of Frankenstein.
That just sounds weird to say because I have been programmed to know that Frankenstein is the monster. So it just says a son to the Frankensteins or like an addition. So it sounds weird. Look at that. Everybody's so jolly after the great wedding. Everybody's drinking beer. You know, the father is being way more generous than he had seemed. But now we're just going to be interrupted by Sir Monster. I'm about to say Frankenstein. No, don't do that. Oh, I thought he was going to see the father. Now he's seeing the little girl and the kitty. Imagine her surprise. Okay, how is this gonna change his heart? It's like a small girl talking to a criminal mind made up with like the superpowers of a big body and like how is he gonna react?
See how mine floats?
Okay, I did not anticipate seeing this. Like the monster throwing like are you kidding me? I did not anticipate this. Oh no, no. Oh, he's gonna throw the small little girl. No way. Oh man. Yeah, this is a child's this is like a this is undeveloped mind. Oh man, poor guy, man.
Why, what is it?
I'm so glad you're safe.
Safe? Of course I'm safe. But you look worried.
Okay, yeah, the camera angle again, it seems kind of voyeuristic because we're not supposed to be in here, if I'm not mistaken.
Where's Dr. Veldman? Why is he late for the wedding?
Oh, he's always late. He'll be here soon.
Oh, okay. So Elizabeth has quite a spidey senses. Does that mean she has like a special like connection with the monster?
Oh, I'd die if I had to lose you now, Henry.
Lose me? Oh, I'll always be with you.
Will you, Henry? Are you sure? I love you so.
Okay, that's an interesting question. Would you, for somebody who was so certain about life and death in the beginning of the film, now he cannot even answer to his, well, he's right now very certain about his own, but now people are questioning his safety.
Don't leave me.
No, darling, you stay here.
Henry.
Dr. Baldwin's been murdered in the tower. The monster. He's been seen in the hills terrorizing the mountainside. He's in the house.
Oh my goodness. It's come to the house right now. That's terrifying. Oh, would you look at that? So he's gonna... And he locked the door. So, okay, what's gonna happen? Now, question is the monster going to have a little bit more sympathy because he was kind to the small little girl? Oh no, would you look at that? Uh-oh, yeah. Yo, buddy. Should not have locked her inside, buddy.
Don't let it come here.
Okay, she's not dead. She's not dead. Okay, good thing. Oh, would you look at that? So now he's coming in. So now there's going to be like some type of guilt shaming for Henry. panic has ensued in this, what we call a very normal town. And this is not good.
She's been murdered.
What a question. Why do you bring her to me? Well, if anything, you should be able to help the man.
I leave her in your care. Whatever happens. You understand? In your care.
Uh-oh. Well, that usually means he's gonna die. You know, there's something. Okay, there. I'm now scared for Henry because with the same hands he created this monster, with the same hands he's gonna destroy it. Is he also gonna pass away?
Take your torches and go!
Oh, would you look at that? Now it's a group effort thing. You know, just to destroy this one monster. And, you know, it's, well... I really enjoy these, like, studio sets. They're it's a blast from the past.
Oh, come back! This way!
Oh, nobody's listening to him, which probably means he has a good instinct, as in that's where the monster is gonna be. Uh-oh, he's gonna push him off the ledge. Come on, this is where creator has to fight creation. Uh-oh, what is he gonna do now? What is he gonna do now? Another beautiful set, very beautiful angle, like it. Forget beautiful angle, that's very, for me at least, I got the impression of like, there will be blood. Wow. Okay, what does the monster want right now with him? I'm a little bit confused. Look at that. It's like a zoetrope, right? It's like you're seeing small frames of each one. Uh-oh. No way. Oh, man. He just destroyed Henry.
Frankenstein.
Wow. 1930? That's quite gruesome. Hey, right now the best thing they can do is set the whole mill, like this thing on fire. There you go. Set it on fire. Yeah, and he is since birth, if you will, he has been scared of fire. So this is for him hell. As an end frame, like to watch a mill on fire with like hundreds of people with like tiki torches, that's pretty awesome. Beautiful framing.
Here's to our son, to the house of Frankenstein.
There's to the house of Frankenstein. Wonderful, the end. And right now, well, we're going right into thoughts. Beautiful film. Glad to have finally seen it. I can finally say I have watched Frankenstein. And so let's see. You get the midway point where the monster is created. I love the fact that, again, I'll repeat it again, since in the very beginning of the credits, you know, it says, you know, the question mark thing, you know, to just give that added level of like, huh? what does that mean? And to have this monster created by the lightning, and all the small like biblical like references, like not biblical but like alluding to it. They're like creating with these hands, trying to be God, how far you should push science, and really his own intention to create a normal human being, right? And so it was all by accident that this monster was created. What was his initial, like, just to push to see how far he could go? And that ray of light, like, did he want to prove his own professor wrong? Because he just kept on experimenting and wanting to go to that next level. I mean, he mentioned he had a heart beating for 3 weeks, right? So this is clearly someone who is like driven mad beyond belief. And again, I think this is also like commentary on what, like, this is not based on what, like, even it goes to nowadays, like with capitalism and all sorts of everything. Like, how far are you willing to push it? How far are you willing to push it in terms of like danger? And how he mentioned, everybody needs that, to like hold on to that danger, because who knows what you can make. There's a level of risk that you have to take, and this one just happened to be wrong. But there's a lot of like sequences that like really blew me away. That was one, mainly in terms of like group dynamics, like the whole Tiki Torch scene, really beautiful. The whole scene where he's going up to get lightning, that was beautiful. The very beginning, where they're digging up the body from the grave, that's beautiful. So there's a lot to admire from this film. And you guys let me know which version of Frankenstein is your favorite. Is this your favorite? Is The Bride of Frankenstein your favorite? I know that's probably the next film after this one. I'm not so sure, I might be wrong, but do let me know in the comments below, like, what are your thoughts on this film? It is indeed a classic film, and I can see like every horror buff like loving this film. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are, and what I got wrong, what I got right, or any interesting like trivia. I'm always like game to hear some of that. But other than that, I don't want to take up too much of your day. I hope you guys are having a great one, and that you're gonna have a great weekend. But other than that, I want to leave you with two bunny ears up in the air that spell out peace. A good old Papa is woohoo. And then after that, I'm gonna give you a Frankenstein smile. More Frankenstein. What's up, you cinephiles? Thank you very much for making it to the very end. Me and Big Willie don't take that for granted. We really appreciate you. Now, if you'd like to show your support to us, you know what you can do up here. You can smash that button, really just smash it. And if you would like to check out some more content, they're all curated by days up over here and playlists. So, you know what? We hope you're having a great day. Don't crumble, and just continue to smile and be a good bastion of cinema.